Hello, mystery fans. My name's Brian. This is Casper, your host. And I used to run a channel called Adventures in Literature. I haven't quite abandoned that channel. It's been a few months. Yeah, I know. It's been a few months since I've posted anything on there. And a number of reasons, life and busy with work, have gotten in the way. But also, my first love is mysteries, and with maybe a side of coming of age, but that's not a quote unquote genre, really. But anytime I'm in a reading slump, or I just don't know what to read, if I reach for a mystery, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be happy with it, or it brings me out of the slump that I'm currently in. So I figured I would probably be better at reviewing just mysteries. And I've already done the booktube newbie tag. So rather than redo that, I figured I'd just do the 5 books or series that helped shape me as a mystery fan. So let's go ahead and start with book 1. And this is actually from my original booktube newbie tag, from the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankweiler by E.L. Konigsburg. This was published back in 1967. And we follow Claudia and Jamie Kincaid. I forgot her last name. And what happens in this book is the two children get tired of living with their parents, living with their roles, and decide to run away from home. And they run away to a museum where they live for, I think it's a week, if memory serves me correct. And while they're there, they come across this mysterious statue, and they kind of become entranced by it, and they want to find out the mysterious origins of the statue. So that's kind of your mystery element to it. They've also made it into a movie. I don't think it was ever that good. I think I've only watched it once, and that's about it. But yeah, so that was my first mystery per se. But that was read to me by my 5th grade teacher, and that's one of the reasons I love reading today. Number 2. This is kind of a graduation between elementary and middle school. The Hardy Boys. Of course, we follow Frank and Joe. Originally published, I believe, in 1927. The author, I think it's Franklin W. Dixon. And I know, or what I heard, is that was really a ghost writer, and multiple people wrote the series. The series I read was from my dad's collection. I think it was first published, the collection that my dad had was the 1959 one with the blue light on it, and it like had the numbers. I just remember reading that and getting into those mysteries. What is it? The Tower Treasure is the first book in that series. It's been a long time since I've read that series, but it's maybe something worth rereading. I don't know if people would be interested in seeing that.
No, 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 yeah, no.
Maybe. Okay, number 3 is, this is like high school era. Sorry, Casper's flying around somewhere. Yes. Where'd you go? Anyways, Sherlock Holmes, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I believe the first book was published in 1987, so well over 100 years ago. And we get to follow, of course, Sherlock Holmes, the greatest consulting detective there is. What? Anyways, yes, what?
Why are you yelling at me?
Okay. The race consulting detective, his favorite detective, even though he's a consulting detective and not really a police force detective or even a private investigator, he's just a consulting detective. We've had debates about that.
Are you talking to yourself again?
But Sherlock Holmes, always a good joy. I've been rereading him fairly recently. I mean, it's one of those where it's been so long. I think it was high school the last time I read him, that now when I'm rereading, being 30-something plus years old.
It's been 84 years.
I'm kind of like rediscovering him because I've read so many different books now that my brain is just re-remembering or re-triggering some events. So it's very nice to touch on Sherlock Holmes. Of course, we can't mention Sherlock Holmes without mentioning number 4 on this list, and that is Agatha Christie. More specifically, Hercule Poirot.
Basil?
Poirot.
He is my favorite actual police investigator. Just his mannerisms and the way he solves things is just so lovely. And Agatha Christie chose to write about a character from Belgium and about the kind of the refugees or the immigration of fleeing, Germany, or at least a war-torn country at that time. Things were going on. 1927, where are my notes? 1920s is when this came out, and the showing of why we need to be accepting of people who are fleeing a bad situation is good of her. She wasn't perfect, Agatha Christie. Her politics weren't perfect, but we're not going to judge people by today's standards. But still, Hercule Poirot is just a phenomenal detective. Great big brain.
I want a word with the maid. Yes, Poirot.
And then lastly is the Dresden Files. This is kind of a bridge builder. It's found in the fantasy section, but it has a private investigator because that's what Harry Dresden is private investigator, but he's a wizard. So we have that fantasy element. What'd you do? Anyways, you have that fun little bridge where if you're a mystery reader trying to get into a different genre or explore different genres, calm down. You can explore this one and still be happy, which is I found it through a friend who kind of told me, because I was working at a big box store at the time, but told me about the series. Found out I kind of liked mysteries, and he said I'd probably like this one. Told me to listen to it rather than read it. I am currently reading and listening. I'm on Small Favors right now. I know that's kind of way behind, but it's, to me, series are enjoyable when you can just take your time with them and kind of develop a relationship with your book.
Tell me you'll never leave me. I'll never leave you.
With the characters in the book, and it's, I don't know, to me, that's why I like series best. But yeah, those are the 5 book or series that helped shape me as a reader today. What about you? What genres are you interested in? What books shaped your path? Just let me know in the description box down below. And until next time.